Welcome back to another Canon Quick Shot, a quick review of a non-comic book and superhero movie. I'm your host, Terry, and today I'm talking about Alex Garland's Annihilation, starring Natalie Portman and a star-studded cast. So, this movie is actually a bit interesting, not because of the actual movie itself, but also because of the things going on outside of the movie. The movie was sold by Paramount to Netflix, who is actually planning on releasing it this month on Netflix. So the international markets actually won't get to see it in theater. It's going straight to Netflix for them. The American market, however, got a short-term release in the theaters. So from what I know, it seems everybody will be able to go see it, or not go see it, but see it on Netflix pretty soon. I don't think they separate international and American, but anyway, point being, that makes it a little easier to tell you what I think you should do. But even if it wasn't on Netflix, I would say don't go see this movie. This is a rental 100%. It is not something that you need to see on the big screen as much as they say. I would 100% tell you to save the money. Now, as far as what I think about the movie, it is so whatever, to be honest with you. And I didn't know anything about the movie coming in, to be honest. I seen kind of some images. I didn't really fully watch the trailer. So I knew it was some type of alien, first contact, whatever movie. But then the reviews start coming back. A lot of people was talking about how good it was with the critics. Then a lot of fans saying how bad it was. And then a lot of mixed people. So it was just this thing where it's like this. It was pretty much like Mother. And some people said that this made them feel that way. The actual movie didn't make me feel that way, but I would say the buzz around it was like Mother, where it was like, oh, this movie's so weird. People going to hate it or people going to love it. And it's like, there's so much talk about it. I need to actually go see what's going on. And I wish I didn't, to be honest with you. I wish I stayed and just watched it on Netflix, because at the end of the day, the movie is much to do about nothing. That's the best way to describe it. I mean, it looks like the nightmare horror movie version of the female Ghostbusters reboot. It plays like a scary version of Arrival, but without the real intelligence to the story. There's like, as far as things not to like, the story itself is just ridiculous. I mean, and not ridiculous and outlandish. It's ridiculous as in they don't even care to even try to make it make sense. It just kind of is. And so I just really, it's not like I had a hard time with it. I just found myself bored, and some things were predictable, and it just never really grabbed my attention. But some on the positive sides, I will say, it definitely has a lot of creative stuff. Like, people saying the visuals are amazing. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's creative, though. The kind of one part of the story about what's happening inside of this area where the aliens are, that's kind of creative. But other than that, it's a waste of a talented cast. I mean, again, I didn't know much about this movie. I knew Natalie Portman was in it, and that was it. I didn't know Oscar Isaac, one of my favorite actors, was in it. I didn't know Gina Rodriguez, who is a darling, was in it. I didn't know Tessa Thompson was in it. So it was fun to see them, but it sucks that they didn't get a better movie. There's moments, I think, where they get to show off their skills, but overall it's a waste of all of their talents, if you ask me. And they did a lot of cool things with the camera, and kind of the way they told the story was really non-linear, and they wouldn't tell you at all what time you were at. But instead of it came off as cool, but instead of working with the movie, it just added to the confusion. So as far as a grade, I give it a 73 C-. It gets points for how creative it has, or tries to be. I'm sorry. It doesn't execute it well, but it is ambitious. And then the actors, of course, they deliver on the little material that they get. But outside of that, I'm not a fan of it. So anyway, that's my thoughts. Go to the comment section. Let me know what you think of Annihilation, or if you're even going to see it or wait for Netflix. Thumbs up, subscribe, share it around. And if you heard it, here's official canon. Almost died out there. I'm sorry. If you heard it, it's official canon.